Hey everyone, Schmuckles, don't mind my hair shook up. I hope you've all been doing well. Today we're going to talk about some new killer rumors and theories for Dead by Daylight. There's a lot of really cool, exciting things circulating around right now, and I wanted to make a video documenting all of these new things. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more content like this. Matthew Cote did an interview with Luke Lore, and I'm going to be using footage from that video for some of these theories and speculations. So definitely check out that channel and the full interview if you want to see the full context for these things. The link for the full interview is in the description below. Since we're talking about potential upcoming licensed content for DBD, it's important to note Matthew Cote's most recent response for how soon a license can be adapted into Dead by Daylight.
What's the timeline then from when you get the yes to use a license, a character, to when they show up in the game?
The shortest I'd say that can be done is probably around a year.
In the live stream for the release of the most recent killer, Dead by Daylight announced a new collaboration. This is an anime collaboration with Junji Ito. There were 5 different killer skins that were announced and confirmed by behavior for this new anime collaboration. So this was really cool to see, and this is a huge announcement, but more importantly, this actually confirms some previous information that we talked about on this channel. Recall that Ruthless Leaks actually said that there's going to be an anime collab, and it's not going to be related to the Tokyo Ghoul license for March. He said he wasn't sure which license it was going to be. This was later confirmed by another moderator over at DBD Leaks. Recall that this DBD Leaks moderator said that the Perfect Boog being the anime collab is fake. I do not know the anime collab. They also said the Houndmaster is the December killer. So it seems like the same person actually said there's going to be an anime collab, the Houndmaster killer. They didn't say what the anime collab was, but we actually now have an anime collab. So what I'm saying is we can check both of those boxes for the Houndmaster being the killer, the leaked concept art for the Houndmaster, and the anime collab actually came true. So that being said, this person also allegedly said that Tokyo Ghoul is the March license. This was very similar to the D&D Vecna situation that we had before. Someone had said that Alan Wake was coming to Dead by Daylight, that an alien killer with 2 skins was coming into the game too, and that D&D Vecna would be the anniversary chapter. So we can see a lot of parallels, like Alan Wake came in, then Saga Anderson, like Gumpy said, and then after that the Unknown came in with 2 of the skins, just like Gumpy said. I don't think the person talking about Tokyo Ghoul is Gumpy, but what I am saying is that we are pretty much checking off boxes of information that each person was giving, and after the Unknown came in, that was pretty much exactly what this person said. We were pretty much certain that Vecna D&D was going to be coming into the game. So similarly in this situation, since the Houndmaster and the anime collab have come true, I think it seems a little bit more solidified that Tokyo Ghoul is going to be the March license. And the reason I bring up the past situation with D&D Vecna is because we've used the past in this similar situation to be pretty certain that Vecna was coming into the game. By the same logic and line of reasoning, we can be pretty certain that Tokyo Ghoul is the March license. It's not been confirmed or announced by Behavior Interactive. And remember that anniversary event for Tokyo Ghoul actually is still going on right now. We have the Tokyo Ghoul anniversary event happening in 2 different venues on these dates. Now that we've had the Houndmaster released into Dead by Daylight, the 2v8 game mode is now over. So it seems like any time now after the hype of the Houndmaster chapter dies down, Behavior could announce the Tokyo Ghoul March license chapter. So maybe that will happen sometime this December. This news source Animetsumi, which covers all of the leaks and rumors and speculations about Tokyo Ghoul, said on November 17th of this year, exclusive TV anime Tokyo Ghoul new project codename Zero confirmed by Chinese outsourcing company. The project is labeled as a production collaboration that finished in production in November 2023. No information about it has been announced yet, and remember, we're waiting for a Tokyo Ghoul and Dead by Daylight announcement, so we're kind of wondering if any of the things that are going to be announced by the Tokyo Ghoul franchise are going to be DBD related. So the reason I'm going through this post right now is because it's important to track the information that's being announced for the Tokyo Ghoul anniversary. No information about it has officially been announced yet. The anime 10th anniversary project is currently ongoing with Tokyo Ghoul playback announced for June 2025. So they have extended the date of this 10-year anniversary for Tokyo Ghoul, and maybe part of this plan is actually to time it with the Dead by Daylight chapter. Chinese outsourcing company listed the project under Tokyo Ghoul Episode 0. It is confirmed to be a production collaboration. This could mean many things other than a remake. All we know so far is that this project exists and it's a collaboration between at least 2 production companies. So you know what I know in this situation. Do you think that this at all could be hinting towards a Behavior Interactive and Tokyo Ghoul collaboration? It does say a production collaboration. Does that imply it's some sort of remake TV show or something to do with the manga? I'm not really sure, but I do think we have reasonable suspicions for a Dead by Daylight Tokyo Ghoul collab. With the evidence that we have from insiders at Dead by Daylight, it's a much stronger case than simply speculating based on the 10-year anniversary of the TV anime. In the Dead by Daylight leaking community, we sort of know that Tokyo Ghoul is most likely the March license, So we're sort of just looking for things and announcements in the franchise that could actually turn out to be that. Another really interesting, fascinating thing that I saw was from Ruthless Leaks on November 25th of this year. Ruthless Leaks posted 201.3 many times on Twitter, and people thought this was some sort of cryptic tweet or tease to Dead by Daylight licensed upcoming content. Ruthless Leaks is very much in the know with some of these things. I don't know all the sources that Ruthless Leaks has. All I know is what Ruthless sort of publicly says, but Ruthless was at least told about the anime collab before it became public, so possibly Ruthless could have some inside sources as well. And Ruthless is now posting this, and people are wondering, like, what could this mean? What could this be? What could 201.3 and what could that number mean for some license out there? Well, how about this theory right here from Sneck? The Jurassic period actually took place 201.3 million years ago. So is this Dead by Daylight insider that we think potentially could have inside information teasing Jurassic Park's arrival into Dead by Daylight? This is something that we talked about actually in previous videos, and you definitely got to check out those theories too. We think it's possible that the Houndmaster's mechanic could be setting up a potential Raptor chapter for DBD, but now we have Ruthless posting this really cryptic, really weird tweet that people think could be related to the Jurassic franchise. Would you want to see a Jurassic Park or Jurassic World chapter in DBD? Let me know in the comment section below. You might not agree with my take on this, but that might be one of the biggest collaborations of all time in Dead by Daylight. Five Nights at Freddy's this summer is going to be huge. There's two ways to look at it, because definitely in the horror space and in the Dead by Daylight community, FNAF is the most wanted and the biggest possible collaboration for DBD, right? But I would say that Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, and that franchise is much more popular stream or mainstream in comparison to other horror things out there. I think the recognizability of the Jurassic franchise is bigger than any of the horror franchises out there. So it might not fit the best in Dead by Daylight, it might not be the most hyped thing, but if Jurassic Park were to ever come into Dead by Daylight, we'd be tapping into a completely brand new, different audience and a much larger pool of people, in my opinion, too. But you know, this could be a joke post from Ruthless. This could be misinformation behind the scenes. Jurassic could potentially not be what Ruthless is even teasing here. And we've never seen Jurassic collab with Fortnite too, which I thought was relevant in this whole scenario too. And a lot of the licenses that we see in DBD go to the mainstream game Fortnite before it actually joins DBD. We do know that Behavior has worked with the Universal franchise with the Chucky license. They also helped develop a Jurassic game with the Jurassic license holders too. Like Behavior Interactive actually developed this game, which is no longer supported, but there is a business relationship established. So that's kind of all the information that we have out there about Jurassic. I thought this was pretty interesting too, since we're talking about Fortnite. The Chapter 6 leak, this Fortnite leaker said that the Demon/Oni mask demon, it's an Oni mask, are coming to Fortnite as a brand new gameplay item. These masks will have several types and unique chests. So it seems like it's leaked on November 20th that there's a Fortnite Dead by Daylight collab that's coming to Fortnite. Also, November 25th of this year, the Boulette Brothers Dragula announced this. The moment you've all been waiting for is here. Dead by Daylight game director Matthew Cote and Neo Huru join us for the semifinal, streaming tonight. This was something that was on Shudder and AMC+. AMC+ is the license holders for the TV show The Walking Dead, and people actually noticed this and were like, hey, you know what, maybe if they're working with AMC on this, they could get The Walking Dead license too. Do you think this collaboration sort of shows and supports in a way that AMC truly did reach out to Dead by Daylight to bring The Walking Dead in, which is something that Gumpy said, and we know that Gumpy is a credible leaker. Shudder is owned by AMC TV, so there's a good connection for The Walking Dead now. So the reason I'm bringing up this tweet and this post is because this is a pretty clear and obvious path between Behavior Interactive and AMC. Behavior is just bringing in all the huge licenses now. Could we see The Walking Dead in the near future brought to DBD? We also talked about in a previous video what I consider to be a pretty heavy suspicion that Art the Clown is going to be joining DBD sometime. I don't know if it's going to be in the near future or not, but we got to as close to a confirmation from the Art the Clown license holders as I think we will ever publicly see. I also saw this post by the creator Damian Leone. How this chapter began to where it ended. You'll always be my favorite superhero until we meet again. And this is the actress that played Sienna Shaw in Terrifier 3. And most importantly, he actually followed up with this tweet right here, which I thought was very relevant. To be clear, Sienna is not going anywhere. She will return in part 4, obviously. So if Dead by Daylight is actually going to be planning a Terrifier chapter, and if they hypothetically were going to release that chapter during the release of Terrifier 4, it seems like we have enough rumors, theories, and speculations for other licenses to fill the gap between now and then. Anyways, if this chapter is time for Terrifier 4, Sienna is confirmed returning for part 4, so would she be the new survivor in a chapter like that? I mean, that would be her third movie with the franchise, and if the license holders want to use the chapter to promote the 4th film, it's not like the they're switching up the main character. So it seems like if there was a survivor at this chapter, it'd probably be Sienna Shaw, and that's just based off what he is saying about Sienna Shaw returning for part 4 on November 6th of this year. I also saw this. People are saying, hey, Schmuggles, Slenderman was brought into Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2, the game for their Halloween event, posted this. Don't ever turn your back on Slender Revenants. There are 2 of them. They go by Trick and Treat. They'll approach you from behind when you're least expecting it. It's always big news whenever a movie, TV show, or video game license holder collaborates with a different game in the video game space. However, I'm not entirely sure that this actually is Slenderman, or if this is some original version of Slenderman that's not actually licensed through the license holders. Whether it's through Eric Knudsen Mythology Holdings or the Marble Hornets franchise, this didn't actually seem to be licensed through any of those. And correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about that, because I would like to know. I'm actually not sure exactly how this was put into Dying Light 2. There weren't very many news articles about a collaboration, so I wasn't really sure what to make of it. People are asking me, Schmuckles, what are your thoughts on this? I just wonder if it's distinct enough of a character. They are using the name Slender to sort of advertise the character, so I mean, I'm not sure exactly how that would work, but I personally have not really seen anything to suggest that it is like some licensed version of Slenderman. Matthew Cote was actually asked point blank in this interview if he could just reveal what is next, and this is what he said.
Have you ever been close on those standing invitations for any of those franchises?
I would
Ones we
really
mentioned
like
otherwise?
to not answer that question.
Fair enough. It wasn't meant to be baited, but
I know. I absolutely know, and you are doing your job very well of asking these questions, and I'm doing everything I can not to answer them.
Also, in that interview, Matthew Cote did say something about Pennywise, and this is Matthew Cote's most recent thing he's ever said about Pennywise, so I was like, you know, we got to include this on this channel. This channel's a database for things like this.
I don't see a world where I get a chance to put Pennywise in the game and I don't take it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, yeah, same with Jason. They've got a standing invitation. They have had it for years.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a way to make it happen, we'll make it happen.
So Matthew Cote did talk about Pennywise in that interview. Let me know what you think about all of these rumors and theories in the comment section below. Do you think Tokyo Ghoul is locked in for March? FNAF's probably the anniversary, and then at some point a Jurassic chapter after that, possibly? Or do you think Art the Clown would probably be the next license? Or do you think there's going to be a Walking Dead paragraph right after the next anniversary? Would Matthew Cote have mentioned Pennywise in an interview and said that he has a standing invitation if it is currently something in the works? I've said this before, but Matthew Cote is never going to say anything that could potentially be interpreted as a leak. So if Pennywise was in the works of behavior, would Matthew Cote have just name dropped that license? Or do you think Matthew Cote is sort of being deceptive while also not lying and saying Pennywise does have a standing invitation in the game, while behavior is secretly actually working on a Pennywise chapter behind the scenes? I don't really know. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you like juicy rumor videos like this recommended to you by YouTube. That does it for this video. Goodbye.